Welcome back, guys, to another build video. Today's build video, we are bringing you my take on the Magicka DragonKnight. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our race of choice. Our race of choice is a Breton just overall gives us some added extra mag recovery, so this is the reason why that I went with Breton. For our attributes, we have 33 into mag, 31 into health. You can change this the way that you want, but as you look down further, we do have our mag pool is a little bit low, but 23k. Max health is at 29. Our mag recovery is at 2100. Now this does go up to 2500 when we get a continuous stack and we're fully buffed up. Our spell damage is at 3300. Our spell pin's at 77. Spell resist 16. Physical resist is 11. Now if we go ahead and buff up, we're almost sitting at 4k spell damage, 22k spell resist. Physical resist is at 17k. Crit resist is a little bit low. Obviously, I'll explain to you a little further why that's a little bit low, but that will go up. So now we're gonna jump into our Mundus stone. We are using the astronaut Mundus stone just to give us some added extra mag recovery. This should be stage 3. I will obviously fix this, but vamp stage 3. I understand some people are saying Dawnbreaker is hitting twice as hard this patch. I'm not having any issue by it being hit by a DB. So by all means, if you want to be vamp on this build, you can. It's not a requirement. But stage 3, if you are going to be a vamp. Food of choice, we are using a smoked bear haunch. This was recommended to me by a few people from other build videos that I dropped, and thus far using this food, it's been really great. So you have the option of using smoked bear haunch, or you can try your luck with using Bewitched sugar skulls. So next we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the gear. Alright, so our monster set of choice, we are using blood spawn. This should be heavy and light. So for the headpiece, we want to use a triglyph. For the shoulder piece, we want to use a maglyph. For our first offensive set, we are using Burning Spellweave. We are using Burning Spellweave end pin on the chest. Burning Spellweave should be end pin on the legs, and end pin Burning Spellweave on the feet. You want to make sure you're having a triglyph here, and a maglyph here. We're using Burning Spellweave shield end pin with the maglyph. If you have a powered weapon, you can use powered just for that increased healing done. Or I have a Nernhone, so this is just what I'm gonna use. But yeah, so we have Burning Spellweave, back bar, shield, sword, chest, legs, feet. Now for our secondary offensive set, we are using Deadly. So we're using Deadly on the hands and also the waist. You want to make sure that you are using maglyphs. With Deadly, due to the changes with how hybridized sets are, this set now has become viable for a mag DK. And thus far slotting this set, I have seen an increase in my damage. So this is two pieces, two offensive sets that work well with one another, and they work well because I have blood spawn, which is giving me that tankiness. And then for the jewelry, we have 3-piece Deadly on the jewelry. So these are in robust. I'm going to be trying 3-piece Bloodthirsty just to see if it's going to give me the extra dot damage. If you don't want to use Bloodthirsty, you can try all infused, but Bloodthirsty is the route that I'm going to go when I get the transmute stones to transmute it over. Front bar, we are using Black Rose Dagger. This basically gives us reduced damage taken and increases our damage done by 6%. This overall is just going to buff our damage by 6%, along with the 2 offensive sets that we have right here. So we're going to jump into our skills. Front bar, Fossilize, Flame Lash, Burning Embers, Engulfing Flames, Quick Cloak to proc our Black Rose, and you have an option of using Leap, Lacerate, or Dawnbreaker. I have been using Leap, but I'm going to try Lacerate. Back bar, we have Molten Armaments because we like the heavy attack into Engulfing Flames, Coagulating Blood, Volatile Armor, Flex Spot, Deep Breath, or you can use Flames of Oblivion. Flames of Oblivion change now gives you 3 orbs instead of 2, I believe. But I'm using Deep Breath because when I do run in, I Deep Breath, then hit my Quick Cloak, and then just go through my rotation. Elusive Mist instead of Wings because we can make your Expedition. And we just don't want to take any more increased damage. Wings is just, in my opinion, not great. Hasn't been great since they took Reflect away, but everybody has their opinion about that. Back bar, Corrosive Armor, Standard, Shifting Standard, or even the Shield Ultimate. It's completely up to you. I have Corrosive Armor as of right now, especially with the change. It's giving you physical and spell resist, and the pin. But it ignores the enemy's physical and spell resist. So let's get into CP. CP, we have Rationer for the green tree, Steve's Blessing, Liquid Efficiency, Gift the Rider. For the blue tree, I'm going to be swapping some things out because I think I have a few things that need to be changed out. Thaumaturge, Ironclad, Untamed Aggression, Duelist Rebuff. For the red tree, we have Balanced Fatality, Sustained by Suffering, Pain's Refuge, Survival Instincts. Once again, guys, make your CP the way that you want. Obviously, certain CP is required to optimize your build to the best of its ability. I have dueled on this build, and I've dueled some good people on this build. It's tanky. It does do damage. It's, obviously different from other Magicka DragonKnight builds you may have seen, but I personally prefer this playstyle because I don't like using the flame staff. But this is my dual sword and board version of the Magicka DragonKnight. If you guys like this build or think there could be some slight changes on how you would make the build, because I'm not changing anything as far as probably CP and the jewelry, go ahead and drop that knowledge down in the comment section. Share the video, subscribe,